it's sometimes counterintuitive, but fruit is sometimes called nature's candy. You know, it can be really sweet, and the guidelines for adults in Australia is 2 pieces of fruit a day, 2 fruit, 5 veg. If you prorata that to the size of a child, that would be about 1 piece of fruit a day would be enough, and you have to take into account fruit juices with that as well. So the kids, and obviously eating a piece of fruit is much better because you've got the fibre and that slows down the release of sugar and for the digestive process. Fruit juices are pretty much bam, straight, there's no fibre, sugar straight into the system. So more is not necessarily better. Like if you're juicing, and juices are fantastic, but to put veg in there and you just use a little bit of fruit to sweeten it. Because otherwise you've just got a really high sugar, and you just want and the veggies is where the good stuff is at. So yeah. Could spend a whole day on additives, and there's lots of good books and resources to look at additives. Am I allowed to mention any? The Chemical Maze. Yeah. It's an Australian resource. I just encourage everyone to, if you don't grab the book, get the app on your phone, and you can use it. You can look up by ingredient name or number.
It's MAZE.
Yeah, the Chemical Maze, maze.com, and just a great resource because you can have a look. It's, again, just the label reading. For example, this is one of my bugbears. Again, this particular one, kids go nuts on this stuff. There's 36 ingredients in this when you turn the label over, and I have never made anything that has 36 ingredients in it.
It's another example of something my husband would buy at the supermarket and that I would throw in the bin.
Because it's sort of like, hey, it's, you know, this is marketed as a health. These kids that are eating this are climbing mountains and swimming rivers, and you know, and we should be doing this. And so that's really difficult. But there's some really nasty things in here. One of them, it's an additive called Caramel 3. And it's to give it a nice brown flavour and everything. It's renowned, it's known to cause hyperactivity. So you go, of course they're running mountains and swimming all day because these additives are causing hyperactivity in them. There's other stuff in here, there's chemicals that have already been banned in Europe, but they're still allowed in Australian food.
Why is that?
It defies logic. It's been banned in Europe because they know how dangerous it is. One of the examples in here is BHA, which is it's called an antioxidant, and that can be misleading too because we think antioxidants are good. Blueberries are high in antioxidants and we need them, but in a processed food, antioxidant just means the manufacturers put it in there to prolong the shelf life, so they can just keep it from not going off. And BHA is in here, is what it's called, it's the number 320, and it's actually a known carcinogen that's known to cause cancer. And it's allowed in our food, even though in Europe it's already been banned. So again, that I would say if I picked up something now that I'm more aware of what's in my food, if it had 36 ingredients, put it back. Put it back because you know that it's just full of numbers and preservatives and stuff, and they're just nasty, all sorts of things. MSG, that goes by hidden names. Yeast extract, vegetable protein, hydrolyzed protein, all sorts of stuff to hide it. And MSG causes, really bad for kids with asthma. It causes learning difficulties, headaches, behavioural problems. It's just nasty.